All right. Good evening, everybody. It's your boy BG. We are live back in the lab, 7 p.m. on the West Coast. As advertised, it's Supporter Saturday with a special guest. So if you see these notifications going out, baby, and you see an opportunity to tap in, it is time to tap in. Your boy BG comes bearing gifts, man. That's right. We got a lot of gifts to give away tonight. Where is everybody at? It is time to tap in. Where are my green badges? This show is for you. Now, a lot of y'all probably saying, damn, BG be going live at 7 p.m. on Saturday night, prime time. Well, that's what stars do, baby. And I got a star to introduce to y'all. Some of y'all know him, but some of y'all want to get to know him. Because if you're going to a home game this season in Arlington, I have just added this to the 5 things you need to do at every home game. Now, I initially had an article up with 4 things you need to do at every home game, but now it's going to be 5. I'm adding number 5 to the list tonight. It has already been added. So welcome everybody to the show. You know what's up. Let me know, do you hear me on the microphone? Secondly, let me know, is that music too loud in the background? That's Lady Vice with the beast from the 717 playing on a loop. So let me know, do you hear me? Give me a shout out. It's time to tap in. Let me know you got the notification. It's Supporter Saturday, baby. Let's go. What up, Domingo? We see you in Florida, baby. How's that weather out there? I know you've been soaking up that sunny weather out there. Hey, Nicole, how we doing? Miss Fanatics in the building. I see you. Come on now. Y'all know the deal. If you got a green badge, it is time to raise the bar on Supporter Saturday. We're only going to probably have a few people in here tonight, so you don't have to be present to win. I've got 3 gifts to give away. We've got a special guest we're going to introduce y'all to here tonight. We covered him on Official America's team back in 2018, almost 6 years ago. That's right. I and a small group of Cowboy fans went to his house. His house is what I like to call the Dallas Cowboys Smithsonian. So stay tuned, y'all. Y'all tap in. We're going to have him join the show. Plus, I got some gifts to give away, but let me just add this back to the stage. I've got this link pinned to the top here as we get ready to kick everything off. Make sure you scroll up to the top. It's got the number 5 on the list now as we go through the show. So make sure if you watch this after the fact, if you want to just use hashtag replay in the comments, then you can scroll up to the top and check out that link on the 5 things you need to do at every home game. But good evening. She says, I hear you. I don't hear the music. Let me turn that up just a little bit. What about now? Is that too loud? Let me know, Nicole. Appreciate your technical help over there. Says, okay, I hear the music now. That's right, man. Shout out to Lady Vice, Green Badge supporter here. Her and her husband, Cuff. You know, she's a national brand ambassador for Star Status Cowboys Connection. Shout out to Cowboy Kev out there in LA, Star Status. Well, go check her out on Spotify, on YouTube. You hear in the background, that's a dedication song to Micah Parsons, Beast from the 717. Stand up, Lady Vice. We see you. Big time staunch BDG supporter, her and her husband, Cuff. Thank you both for your continued support. So make sure y'all check her out on all them streaming platforms as we get ready to kick off the show here. There he goes. What up, King Sharon? He says, watching UFC tonight. Yeah, I figured there's some things going on Saturday night, and it's all good. That's why you don't have to be present to win. But I like to celebrate those who support the content here. Y'all are the stars to me. So we're going to be live on prime time because we got a star that's going to join us tonight. What up, Russell? We see you, the top fans tapping in. But this link is, you can see it right here. Scroll up to the top. You can check it out. Number 5 things to do at a home game. So I'm going to just bring the special guest on. I don't know. Should we give something away before we bring on a special guest? Because we got 3 gifts to give away. Should we give something away or should we bring on a special guest? Y'all talk to me. Let's go, Green Badges. I need y'all to share this video, baby. Great question. There's our star leader. Congratulations to King Sharon on King Sharon winning Top Stars Prize, Bob Lilly jersey from the month of May. So congratulations. There's your star leader right there. He's saying, who's going to get the star party started? So I haven't shared this in the group. A little tardy. But we've got a Amari Cooper autographed jersey with a COA and a Jason Witten. I want to say, no, not Jason Witten. We got Amari Cooper. I got another jersey. Oh, yeah, I got a Darren Woodson jersey, custom autograph, all-star jersey. That's right. So that's going to be for the top prizes for the month of June. So make sure you get your stars, baby. So if you give stars tonight, we appreciate that. That's what you're competing for. We got 2 jerseys we're going to be giving away this month. And I got a jersey we're going to give away here tonight. But I need to know, we're going to give a prize away really quick, or we're going to bring our special guest on the show. Y'all let me know. This is your show, brought to you by the Green Badges. Y'all dedicated your time and efforts over here. So let me know what you want to do. Top fan says, yeah, bring the guest in first. All right, man, I need everybody to share this video before we get ready to bring on our special guest, y'all. Because when you take your trip to a home game in Arlington, man, you got to go and see my guy, Stoney Kersh. Let's bring him to the show. Good evening, Stoney. How we doing, baby?
We're doing great, man. How you guys?
Good, good, good. It's just Saturday night prime time, chilling with my Cowboys cousins, man. This is the first time I think you've ever gone live on social media, is it not?
It is. It is. First thing for everything, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Glad to hear you.
Thank you for having me on.
Hey, no problem, man. You know, I appreciate your son because, you know, as I tell the story, if y'all don't know who Stoney Kersh is, he has what I like to call the Dallas Cowboys Smithsonian there in Arlington. And if you get back to that article there that I shared, the number 5 thing to do is going to be stop by the Dallas Cowboys Smithsonian. As you can see it right there, number 5 on the list. You can scroll up to the top and check that out. All you got to do is contact my guy Stoney here. About how far you live from the stadium, Stoney?
Exactly 1.6 miles from my driveway to there, so it's not far at all.
Conveniently close, huh?
Yeah, it's walking distance.
Well, this is the first time that you're live here. This is the first time I've introduced you live on video here to the Cowboy Cousins Network. We appreciate your time too as well. Do me a favor, tell everybody, how did you become a Dallas Cowboys fan before we get to the Smithsonian?
My dad taking me to that first game, you know, like most people, you get to go to that first game. You know, as a little kid, about 4 years old. So that's basically what did it for me, going to that very first game.
And who was that? Dallas Cowboys versus who?
That was Cowboys versus San Francisco 49ers. Of course,
what?
Tony and those guys on our side, Drew Pearson and those people. And then on the other side was O.J. Simpson. O.J. had been traded from the Buffalo Bills to the San Francisco 49ers at the end of his career. He was suited up, but he didn't play. He was hurt. He stood inside the whole game. But I would have saw O.J. against Tony Dorsett that day, but O.J. didn't play.
Okay. Yeah, I just turned the music off. Somebody just left a comment there, said Facebook was giving us a glitch or a twitch or something to that effect. So I want to make sure we keep the show live here going. So, man, what do you got going on there at your house? Tell folks, why do they need to come by and stop by and see what you got going on there? What kind of collection you got at the Smithsonian? Where you want to start everybody out at?
Well, I mean, you could imagine how many things someone could collect over the period of the years that I've been collecting. Since I was 4 years old, I'm 56 now. So you can imagine how much stuff I've collected. It's the entire house with 4 other buildings in the back that are all full of different Dallas Cowboy memorabilia.
Wow.
So it's a packed house, floor to ceiling. It's not just a room. It's floor to ceiling, literally.
Now, you've been covered out there by the local media, the national media. I mean, you've even had some VIP guests come through there before. And like I was sharing with everybody as we kicked off the show here, I think it was back in 2017 or 18, we got together and went out there to see Stoney. Shout out to my guy, Julio Batres of True Blue Crew. Mm-hmm. I follow True Blue. I can't say that really fast. True Blue Crew. Yeah. Where's my guy, Luke?
Yeah,
my man out there. You say it 5 times in a row. But yeah, Julio got me in contact with you because I knew I was going to a home game. And I was like, they said, that's all you got to do is contact Stoney and set up an appointment and he'll have you come by the house.
Sure. Yeah, you come by here and check this out, hang out, then I shuttle you down to the game. You don't have to pay $80 to park either.
What? How many folks you normally shuttling back and forth? How many folks you shuttling back and forth, Stoney?
Oh, gosh, there's a lot. On game days, I don't know, it could be anywhere from 5 to 100. I mean, there's a lot. We just go back and forth constantly. But it's only a mile away, so it just takes a minute to get down there.
So how does that affect you when it comes to watching games? Are you just totally?
Oh, it's no. See, that's one. It doesn't happen during the game. It's before and after, not during. So
Matt's
there
tapping
are
in
no
here.
rides during the game.
No, I figured. That's why I wanted to ask, because I was like, I know Stoney he's not really missing the game. He didn't collect all that stuff just to miss the games, giving everybody rides.
The game, it's against my religion to miss a play, much less a game.
I'm right there with you. Matt is tapping in here. He says, you got the Emmett Smithsonian. How much Emmett Smith stuff you got up in the crib over there?
I got quite a bit. There's a wall of Emmett in the kitchen, just some oddball stuff that you don't see every day. That's what I like collecting, is the stuff that you don't see every day. That anybody can go to the pro shop or the Walmart and buy stuff. This is stuff that I've been hunting my whole life that you just don't see,
And where do you get all your stuff from?
I go to, all the usual places, antique malls, estate sales, garage sales. Anywhere I think there might be something, I go. My job kind of allows me to do that, out running around all day. So if I see an estate sale sign or something, I'll hop in there and see if they got anything.
Nice. Now, I just want to make sure everybody's a little aware. Like, everybody's like, wow, BG, why is this the first time we're seeing Stoney on here since you went out there in 2017, 2018? Well, like we said, we shared the article on officialamericansteam.com, the only website talking about fans and the Cowboys fan base 365 days a year. So shout out to all the Patreons, Mike Rock, Caitlin, Park Ranger, RC from AK, all those Patreons that keep the lights on over there at officialamericansteam.com. But I seen your Instagram here a few months ago, and all of a sudden there was some pretty cool videos popping up. As you can take a look at his Instagram here. I'll share your link there in the comments. But I was like, man, Stoney looks like he's getting pretty nifty over there creating reels on Instagram, man. I was like,
you got the Stoney part right, but it's the Stoney Jr. that's doing
exactly. I was thinking, how did Stoney? I said, how does Stoney have time with his museum over there to create all this content?
Yeah, man, I just do my thing and it gets filmed, and by my son, and he's the one who's doing all those videos and editing them and stuff, and credit goes to him on that.
Yeah, this was the one I want to show right here, because this is definitely one that, and I shared a few, because actually when I first seen him, I started sharing them right away. I was like, oh man, that's cool. Stoney's getting videos up over there of the Smithsonian, and not only the Smithsonian, but when we're talking about Emmett, this is what I remember about Emmett out there.
Ready for some football?
Was there any sound on that? Could you hear the sound on that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's your car Deuce right there, right?
Yes, it is. That's Emmett. That was my car in high school. I still have it to this day.
I know. I was very fortunate, especially when I brought my sons out there to their first game. And like we were talking there in the back of the studio before we got on, I was like, yeah, it was really cool that both my sons, there's Bryce on the left and Bryant on the right, they both got a picture there with Emmett.
Yeah.
Out there, what is that? 661 tickets? What was that? What was that location we were at over here? You remember, Stoney, or no?
I think it's up around the stadium somewhere. Looks like.
Yeah, because we were getting ready to do a drive-by on AT&T Stadium, right, Stoney?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, getting ready to hop in and do something. Parade.
I know. Shout out to Stash Man, because I know Stash Man was on it, creating a parade around AT&T Stadium, and I'm hearing you're saying maybe that might happen at the home game against New Orleans week 2.
I'd like to see it happen. I'd like to see it happen every home game.
Every home game.
Yeah, heck yeah, why not?
We do a pep rally show.
Yeah, might as well.
A good deal. We almost been live 15 minutes. I got all my Green Bay supporters in here. Shout out to Kelly. We see you tapping in there. She says Emmett Smith will be in my area June 22nd at the summer 2024 CSA shows. He's my fat brother. Shout out to Prova over there. A couple jerseys I got coming in this month are from Emmett's company, Prova. But while we got Stoney on here, let's go ahead and let's give away one of these hats. I know I got my green badge just chomping at the bit saying, BG, we want to see who's going to win that cotton candy hat. So here we go. We'll start it off with the cotton candy. Where's my girl Caitlin at? I know she was looking at possibly winning this cotton candy hat. So y'all know I got a partnership over there with My Hat Stop in Federal Way at the Commons. This is a snapback hat. We give away 3 prizes every month here for those that support the content. That's my way of showing My appreciation for your support and also a way to break bread with our supporters. So we got this cotton candy snapback up. We've got a total of, let's take a look at how many folks we got supporting. I think it's 70. How many is it? 70? 75 active subscribers on the book. So, you know, Facebook has came out with this free subscription. So we got about 12 folks on a free subscription. I've already made this disclaimer before, just like you see it down at the bottom. You gotta read. Reading is fundamental. Comprehension is key. But if you got a free membership, you won't have a chance to win. So let's do it. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see who's gonna have Stoney's good luck here for the cotton candy snapback. Yeah. What kind of hats you like? I bet you like the curve bill hats, huh, Stoney?
Yeah, I like it. Anything, man.
I bet you got some old hats up in there in your Smithsonian. Yeah. Once you grab a few, you got a few that's ready. Yay! Congratulations to Logan Sorensen. I don't know if Logan is live here, but that is a name that we don't see too often. So we do see a lot of our Green Bay supporters in the background, like Logan. So congratulations. Like we said, you don't have to be present to win. But I was asking you, Stoney, you got any hats over there you can show folks while we get through this content here?
Man, I've got one that I could mail you that you can put in to give away to somebody.
What?
This isn't just any hat. This is a hat from 1960.
What?
The Cowboys played at the Cotton Bowl. This is a vintage hat.
Not the first year the Cowboys were ever stood up.
They were established.
Is it a snapback hat? I'm pretty sure it's
not a snapback hat. No.
What?
No, this is vintage. Stone, you want to hand it to me? It's right there on top of there.
Yeah, let's just take a look at it. Let's show the folks.
This right here is a souvenir that if you went to a game at the Cotton Bowl when the Cowboys played in Dallas, then you could have got one of these.
Can you move it up there to the camera just a little bit closer? Folks get a really good. Is that a bucket hat?
It's kind of a, I don't know, reminds me of Gilligan, from the Gilligan's Island.
Oh, yeah.
Hat Gilligan used to wear, but this is a souvenir from the 60s right here.
Look at it. Hey, you got some fans in here that say, I'll pay top dollar for it right now. I mean, that's an ancient artifact, Stoney. Wow, I have never seen that.
You're not going to find this nowhere.
I've never seen that before. Where'd you get that again? He said, obviously 1960, but where'd you get it at?
I got this on a, let's just say I know some people that have some vintage stuff, and I buy from that, we do some trading and stuff back and forth with stuff we do. If I've got something he wants, vice versa, then we do some trading and stuff.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely. You got to mail that up here. We'll do that, a giveaway, bring you back on the show sometime and let you spin the wheel and give it away to one of our supporters. I'll thank you.
Junior to get that in the mail to you, okay?
Man, that is ancient artifact. These are the types of things that Stoney has at his Smithsonian over there. And if you're headed for a home game this season, especially the home opener, I plan to be there boots on ground. We'll probably get together with Stoney and do something over there, especially with green badges. So if you're coming in as a green badge to the home opener, get ready. We're going to add Stoney's into number 5 things to do, and we'll come over there and take a look at it firsthand, because you kind of got like an old school pro shop going on over there, if I remember right.
I got a pro shop. We're going to have bed and breakfast for too much longer, and we got all kinds of stuff going on. Even if you fly in with family or whatever, and you may have tickets or a couple of tickets to the game, but your whole family comes, they can hang here and watch the game with us, on the big screens or the TVs if I'm not able to go. Yeah. And everybody's welcome here to hang out and watch it here. When you see it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah. Now, I remember you had us in there waiting on the small group we had coming there around 17, 18 when we initially came out there. We appreciate the hospitality. Sure. Go ahead. That's what I was just going to say. That's the way we roll here in Texas, man.
Oh, I know. Southern hospitality. I love it, especially. And if you haven't been to the Dallas Cowboys Smithsonian, this season you're going to have to do it. And that's why I wanted to bring up Stoney on our show here today. Like we said, we covered him back in 2017 on OAT. But now his son, Stoney, is your son there? You want to introduce him here?
He's right here. Yeah.
Bring him on show and introduce him. He is the guy behind all of the Instagram reels.
He's got hair that I used to have. This is Junior right here.
Stoney Jr.
Yeah, that's right.
The guy pushing all the content, man. I love those reels over there and those shorts you're doing. Keep them coming with Stoney Sr. over there.
That's right. We will. Hey, we appreciate you, Barry, man. We appreciate all the support, man. I see you We appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, this easy day, man. I do this in my sleep. This is what I love to do. Y'all know Built Different Group, over 100,000 followers. We've been connecting fans off social media at live events since 2016. You dig? But yeah, make sure y'all go follow Stoney on Instagram. I've pulled his Instagram back up here again. You've seen Stoney Jr. there. These are some awesome videos. So if you're into creating content, like I don't even know what app he's using or what program, but the effects on the videos over there are outstanding. So I'm going to place this link in the comments, and we're going to get back up on the wheel, and we're going to give us another prize away. What you think, Stoney?
Yeah, it sounds good to me. By the way, it's on any platform. It's on all of them. So whichever one I don't know exactly how all that works, but whichever one you guys use.
Yeah. No, I found you on Instagram, so I'm going to push your Instagram. I've shared your Instagram link in there. So make sure if y'all on Instagram, go follow, especially for the reels. Even if you might not ever get a chance to go to a home game, you can vicariously check out Stoney's place over there on Instagram. But let me ask you this before I get to the wheel and spin this up. I know you've had some people, some highly established people come through your Smithsonian over there. Who's a couple of names that have came through there that really starstruck you? Like, wow, I can't believe they're here at what I've been building.
Right. I mean, any player that's come through here I'm starstruck because, you know, those are like my heroes, the Cowboy players. But some of the big names would be like, he's not a Cowboy player, but I tell you what, I didn't know he was coming. And that's Roger Goodell. What? I mean, when you got the boss of the league coming to your house, that's pretty dang cool.
The commish.
And then, you know, Michael Irvin, there's been quite a few players come through here. But, you know, I enjoy, believe it or not, I enjoy talking to fans like we're doing right now more than because the players are different. Don't get me wrong. I love when they come. But, like, if you people come from California over to here, that's what I like talking to stories because you're on my level. I'm not on these players' level.
Right, I understand.
I'm not up there with them. I don't drive Lamborghinis or whatever they do. I'm down here, you know, I just have a 70 Firebird. You know what I'm saying?
You just got deuce in your driveway. That's all. You know, right. How many people wish they had deuce right now? If you don't know what we're talking about, deuce, this is his car we showed earlier. If y'all wish you had deuce, I wish I had deuce. Y'all like this video. There it goes right there. That's Emmett. That's my two boys when I took them to their first Cowboy game.
Yeah.
And
that's a 70 Firebird, by the way. Did you ride in it, Barry?
Say again?
Did you take a ride in it last time?
No, I didn't get to. This time, I think we might have to ride in it for the ride around or something. We'll work it out.
Oh, well, you're going to ride in it this time. You're going to ride in the new Cowboy van. You're going to ride in all of them.
All right. Let me get the right background up there. All right. We got the wheel up, so we're going to give away another hat. That's right. Hat number 2, and then we're going to give away that Ezekiel Elliott jersey. It's medium, ladies. I know the ladies been cleaning up here. I still got a couple of gloves. We're going to announce the Gym Rat of the Month for May here before we get off. I wanted to make sure we had a special guest here to give y'all some content and let y'all know we've updated that link. Scroll to the top here on that link. The top 5 things you need to do at every home game. But we've got this baby brown and baby blue hat up. It's another snapback from my hat stop. These hats, oh, by the way, are now available on Fanatics. You can go over there and check them out. I've already seen them up on the site. So let's spin the wheel and see who's going to win one with BDG today. So Roger Goodell came over there. So he just showed up one day at your house, or did you kind of have an idea it was coming, or he just like, bam?
No clue. No clue.
Oh, if y'all get to see the names that went by, Rokeys. That's pretty cool because, you know, this guy, Rokeys, you know, his dad is a supporter of the content too here. Stoney, they are both out of Alaska. His dad's a retired Air Force veteran. He gets around the games. He's came down, met us here in the Pacific Northwest. Like I said, he travels a lot from Alaska, and we're headed to Alaska. I will be up in Alaska from June 27th through the 30th. So shout out to all of the green badges here. That's RC's son, Rokeys. So congratulations, Rokeys. That's 2 months in a row now he's won something.
Awesome.
Alaska's getting busy over there, baby.
Yeah.
But so Roger showed up to your house. I mean, what was that all about? I mean, and it's
well, I mean, we were getting ready to watch a playoff game that night. Friends and stuff were coming over. They're like, Stoney, did you know there's a bunch of limos and police out in front of your house? I said, no. So I start walking towards the gate there, and this lady introduced herself and said, Stoney, Roger Goodell. And he steps through the gate there with two great big bodyguards. Man, I couldn't believe it. He said, Stoney, I just got off the plane at DFW. I heard a lot about this place. You mind if I come in and take a look? I said, come on in, Mr. Goodell. He goes, you can call me anything, but don't call me Mr. Goodell. I said, okay, Commish, come on in.
How long were they there for?
About 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah. While he was here, he gave me Super Bowl tickets.
What?
Yeah, he gave me 2 tickets to the Super Bowl and 2 tickets to that night's playoff game. Well, that's why he was in town.
Yeah, I talked a lot of smack about the commissioner because I think him and Jerry don't have the best of relations. But, man, that's pretty cool for the commissioner to show up at your house. You say you live, 1.5 miles from Arlington Stadium? 1.6?
Yeah. And check this out. Whenever he was here, Barry, he was getting ready to go. And he said, Stoney, do you and Diana want to ride down to the game in the limo with us? And I said, no, sir, I can't. I've got to shuttle people down there in my cowboy van. And he goes, okay, so we'll see you when you get down there, And there's a story to tell behind that, but it's a really, really good story if you ever get time to hear it.
Oh, yeah, we'll have you back on here. Like I said, we'll get you back up on here, especially this a little teaser. I didn't really get a chance to promo you that much to come on.
Sure.
Y'all been busy. I've been busy. We found a way to meet in the middle, and so we're here. And I thought it was fitting on a supporter Saturday, especially for my green badges, because I know a lot of folks are planning to go to some home games this season. I plan on being at the home game for New Orleans. I plan on going to the Niners games also and in Atlanta, because there's going to be a lot of fans out there in those games. Are you just going to all of the home games, or do you ever travel to any away games, Stoney?
Well, I have to be here doing the museum most of the time, and I'm not the one who owns the season tickets. That would be my mother. And she lets me go to 4, 5, 6 games. If she don't feel like going, she lets me go. So, I never know which games I'm going to get to go to or anything until the day of, pretty much.
Hey, shout out to Mom. You know what I mean? If you ever mad at Stoney and want to give some tickets away, just let BG know.
Yeah. If it wasn't for her and my brother, he's pretty thin on the tickets to the Cowboy games around here.
All right. So basically, all they got to do is contact your son this upcoming season. So don't fret if you're coming in for the New Orleans game. Like I said, I will be there for the home opener. BDG Supporter Network will have a function there at Stoney's. At some point, we'll put something together, so stay tuned for the details. But if you're not going to be able to make the New Orleans home game for any of the remaining home games this season, all they got to do is contact, you said, your son, Stoney Jr.?
Yeah, you contact Stoney Jr., Diana, my wife, myself. I think all the contact information's on there. So
okay,
everybody's welcome, man. You're welcome here.
So what I'll do is after we get off the show here and we get ready to give this Ezekiel Elliott jersey away, the last jersey, we'll make sure to have all that information in our supporter group. So supporters has its benefits. So if you're really enjoying this content, if you gave stars, we can't really tell right now, thank you. But if you became a subscriber after watching this or during watching this, thank you. That's how, you get a chance to win, but also support what we got going on here in terms of the content. We're bringing you authentic content here. Our platform is allowing folks like Stoney and his Smithsonian to be opened up to all Cowboy fans. That's not just for BDG. So that's an added benefit. So thank you to all of the green badges that are supporting to bring that to folks that maybe can't support, may not ever make it to a game otherwise, but get a chance to see out there. But we'll have all that information in the secret supporter group. So make sure and hit that white badge. Long story short, become a supporter because we're going to have Stoney back up on here again. So who is the oddest person maybe that have showed up to your Smithsonian that you're like, I never thought they would have came?
Probably maybe Lincoln Coleman, I guess, a backup running back to Emmett. That's kind of odd that, that he showed up. Yeah, he brought his whole family over here and we had dinner. And see, none of these people tell you they're coming because they don't want a big, big hoopla or anything going on. So they just kind of knock on the door and you open the door and there's Michael Irvin or whoever,
Right.
But I'm all blessed for any of them to come,
Man, I would have been shocked. The commissioner shows up. I'm just like, whoa, it's a small world. You know what I mean? If the commissioner shows up, let alone maybe Jerry Jones. But King Sharon's tapping in here. He's one of our Greenback supporters. He actually has a construction company out there in Gladewater, Texas.
Okay.
He actually came out to Shark 29 Charities golf tournament out there.
Yeah.
And participated. He participated in the Shark 29 Charities golf tournament there in Irving here recently. Mm-hmm. But he's got a grand prize for one of our Greenback supporters. So more details to come on that for the home opener. So a chance for one of our green badges to maybe attend a home opener courtesy of Red Oak Builders. Y'all see the announcement coming in right there. I know we've been talking about that. So maybe getting one of our supporters to a game that maybe you thought you might not be able to get to a game otherwise. Kelly says, Link, that's my boy. Has my buddy Randy been there? Has Randy Manster been there?
Randy White has not been here. I wish
What?
he was. Yeah. He lives in town. So
What? Kelly, do you hear this?
I wish all of them would come.
Yeah, I think it's going to be mandatory.
People have seen stuff like this, you know, they've maybe seen some of this stuff or whatever before, but to see it like this is totally different. To see everything in one spot. I mean, it's pretty unique situation. I mean,
it's a grandeur tour, huh? Like, how long does it take for you to?
It just depends on how long you want to look, man. There's stuff behind stuff, and whenever I say floor to ceiling, it's floor to ceiling. It's solid display case. It has changed so much since you were here, Barry. It's not even funny.
Oh, I can't wait, and I'm definitely going to carve it up on some video. And so if you're a green badge, like we said, going to any of the home games, especially New Orleans, just stay tapped in here with us. We got a lot of announcements coming. Our focus this month is Alaska. I'm excited about that. I know my guy RC is definitely going to come down there if he hasn't already. So shout out to Star Gang, President Star Gang up there in Alaska. But let's get ready to spin this wheel for our grand prize. We know we got some folks tapping in. We got the Ezekiel Elliott jersey. Shout out to all of the green badges. We had a engagement post in our secret group. So if you're wondering like what goes on in there, why should I join the group? Well, you got a chance to pick on whether it was a color rush or a salute to service. And it's a medium. So shout out to the ladies. Now this is a 21. And just officially, Zeke is not going to be 21 this year. Zeke is going to be 15. In case you're tapping in and didn't know, Zeke is not going to be 21 this year. He's going to be 15. But this is a size medium, salute to service, authentic jersey right here that we're going to give away. Hopefully one of the ladies win it. But if not, if one of the fellas claim it, we know they probably got a Cowboys honey at the house they can give it to anyway. So let's spin the wheel for this final and last prize, and we'll wrap up the show with our guy Stoney here and get to some question and answers for our supporters. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel. So do you got anybody already planned? Anybody appointments already coming in? You got any big names already on the book, Stoney? Look at this, Sarah! Sarah! The prototype. I know she's
I believe Kenny may be coming back over here.
But nobody on the book so far, huh?
No, big time. Right at the moment. It's a little away from the season right now. And there's nobody ever on the books. They just show up.
Right. But I mean, well, you know, we're coming on the home opener. So
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know how many. We're gonna have to do a head count and figure out all those details. But like we said, we'll share that information in our group. But congratulations to Sarah. She is the prototype. She's been supporting my content here, Stoney, for I don't know, probably good close to 3, maybe almost 4 years. She's out of Michigan, a big time fan. Her father's a fan. She's a part of the Star Status Cowboys Connection fan club. She's very traveled. She gets wings in air, boots on ground, and wheels on ground. I don't think it could have gone to a better supporter. Congratulations to the prototype. I call her the prototype because, you know, we connect fans off social media at live events like we're getting ready to do with you at the home opener here. So Sarah was one of the first. So she's the prototype. That's why we call her the prototype, Stone.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, yeah, you can definitely add BDG to your appointment list. We'll get that factored in. So if you hadn't planned on going to a home game, this is not more incentive to do it this upcoming season as we kicked off the original show. Remember, I told y'all reading is fundamental and comprehension is key. If y'all going to want to keep up with BG in the gym, you're going to have to read, much less comprehend. But the article has been updated. It should be 5 things now, but it's 4 things. We've added the 5th is a bonus, and that is to tour Stoney's Smithsonian. So you can scroll to the top there of the comments and check out that link. If you watch this after the fact, use #replay. Speaking of #replay, I got a set of gloves I want to get away. I had a promo going on for anybody who doesn't get a chance to tap in on the live video, Stoney. If they watch it after the fact and they just comment #replay, and I see that, it lets me know they watch it, they're tapped in and they're staying committed. So we had a lot of committed fans tapping in on the replays over the last couple of months, but there was a couple of names really fighting it out, and it was between a couple of ladies.
Yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to Wendy Brassfield. I'm telling you, Wendy would not stop giving me notifications on Medium. She gave me about 1,000 Jason Garrett's. Those are what we call claps. You know, Jason Garrett clapping. Yeah, if you clap for an article over there, like what we had, the 4 things to do, that lets everybody know. So congratulations, Wendy. Thank you for tapping in on the content. You are the clapper queen for the month. So congratulations. And she won a Salute to Service hat. So big shout out there. And then we've got one more prize to give away, another set of gloves. This has been for the replay king, right? Or did we give that away? We gave Wendy the one for the clapper, that's right, and the replay king. So Wendy and Nicole were actually duking it out on the clapper, and then as a result, Nicole was coming in on the replays after the fact. So shout out to the ladies, Nicole, Craig, Gym Rat of the Month for March during Women's History Month. You have won these gloves. I'll be able to put this in the hat with your dad to mail out to you. So congratulations, the lady cleaned up. We're in good hands with the ladies over here on the content. What do you think about? Do you watch Netflix at all, Stoney?
Man, I don't watch a whole lot of TV at all because I'm doing my cowboy project. So I couldn't tell you a whole lot about, much going on TV these days, other than cowboy stuff.
Yeah, but I know you heard the news about the Christmas games on Netflix and things like that, right? And
yeah. No, I have not heard of. You talking about cowboy game? Yeah.
No cowboy games on Christmas. But there's going to be 2 games on Hump Day. They're going to be streaming on Netflix. However, Jerry Jones has a 10-part documentary coming out behind the scenes with him and Netflix during his years of being a GM there at the Cowboys on the rise to $9 billion.
Right.
So, yeah, I wanted to get your reactions on that. I didn't know if you knew about that. So if you're just tapping in, it makes sense. I mean, Jerry's been pushing it. We've seen the All or Nothing come out on Amazon Prime a few years back, initially with the Dallas Cowboys. And then we've seen the NFL cut a deal with Amazon Prime where they feature exclusively Thursday Night Football. And now Netflix has entered the chat. But Brandon also is chiming in, says Gym Rat of the Year gets flown out to Cali for the One Star One Family Barbecue. That's for of the year. So Red Arc Builders has got 2 promotions going on now. We've got Gym Rat of the Year going to Shark 29 Charities Celebrity Golf Tournament next April. And Red Arc Builders has just entered, as you've seen the comment there, on the home opener. So more details. Shout out to Red Arc Builders out there in Gladewater, baby. You making some folks' dreams come true, King Sharon. Appreciate that. But yeah, so anything on the horizon, like what projects you're working on over the next couple of months to get ready for the upcoming season at the Smithsonian?
Well, each off season we do a new cowboy project. It's one reason that I don't ever get to watch TV. But this season is probably the bus that I shuttle people down to the games in, so they don't have to pay the parking. So it's pretty.
Parking is outrageous.
Yeah. It's the closer you get to the stadium, the more it costs. But it's free here. So
I found out. I think that was one of the home games I went there, and people were like, "I'm not paying $100 to park at the stadium." And soon as you know it, we're back off a couple of blocks off the grid behind the stadium, and people are like, $30 to park here at our house, and you got 5 people. You got 5 people parked at somebody's house. They're making a quick $150.
Yeah, I mean, you park here. You've got 4 or 5 people. It's not too bad. But if it's just a couple or something, then that's quite a bit of money for just whenever you can park here for free. And plus, the ride is pretty unique in the Cowboy bus. I'll tell you that much.
I think you might have to start building a parking garage. We bring you back on here a couple times, and everybody start talking about it. Stoney, so be careful what you ask for,
I got the parking lot behind the house. No problem.
Look at Kelly's tapping in. She says Will McClay just texted her. We got folks connected to folks out here, Stoney.
Nice.
He said, be expecting a visit. So Will McClay to Stoney's. What?
Very nice.
That's Draft awesome. Whisperer. Ooh.
Can't wait to see
Kelly, you need to work that out for the home opener. Tell Will the Draft Whisperer needs to come during the home opener for a BDG exclusive.
Absolutely. Come on. Can't wait to see you.
There he is. RC tapping in from AK, coldest Cowboy fan. I know. Congratulations on your son, Roquise. RC, he's won a snapback hat here. I think he won something here last month too as well. So shout out to all of the green badges that won prizes here. Like we said, we got new prizes coming up. We're in a new month. We're 99 days away from the Cowboys opening it up on the road. What you think about opening it up on the road in Cleveland, Stoney?
I don't know. that ought to be a win. You know, I think it's a win. So.
I don't know, man. Myles Garrett and that defense, like Cleveland's no pushover. I think their defense, but I like the fact we're coming out week 1. I wish we would have started out in San Fran, but that's another story. But
yeah,
I mean, Cleveland is no pushover, and you know, especially the Cowboys. Which Cowboys are we gonna get? I hope we don't get that team that played on the road last season.
Yeah.
Remember this bipolar team last season? They played good at home and terrible on the road.
Yeah. But you know, we still made it to where we needed to be. We just didn't get it done when we got there. You know.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to get it running because a lot of folks are saying we're not gonna win under 500% of our games. Are you drinking the Kool-Aid that this is a rebuild year? We're gonna like crash and burn because everybody's on a 1-year deal. What's your thoughts on any of that, Stoney?
No, I don't think there's any crash and burn to it. I think we need to win, and we need to win now. This is the year that we need to win. I mean, we got contracts up, and you know, you've had your chances. Get it done now, you know, or we need to start changing some things.
I got you. Well, we've come down to the last award before we close the show out here. We've been live about 40 minutes. So before we get out of here, you know, I got to announce the Gym Rat of the Month for May. So we got a competition going on over here, Stoney. All of the fans, if you know, that are supporters of the content here, we've got a competition for anybody who supports the content. If they're awarded Gym Rat of the Month, that means they're liking, commenting, sharing, engaging, helping discussion, helping us create content, things of that nature. There's a competition. We'll have 12 winners this year. And like we said, the winner overall this year will be flown to Shark 29 Charities Celebrity Golf Tournament next April in Bakersfield. So we got some pretty dedicated fans over here. So like I said, you might have to build a parking garage over there come this season as soon as this word gets out. But this Gym Rat of the Month is a lady who's been behind the scenes, and she's already won a prize here tonight. And I want to give a special shout out to Wendy Brasfield out there in Mississippi.
Nice.
I mean, she's been a supporter of the content here, probably going on almost 3 years. She's been all over Medium. Thank you. Like I get like 1,000 notifications on Medium from all the claps I'm getting over there. That's why you won the gloves here, Wendy. So congratulations. The ladies are cleaning up over here. I've told the men, the ladies have a very strong following over here, especially with diehard. So congratulations to Wendy Brasfield on winning the May, or let me get that off there.
Yeah, congratulations.
May Gym Rat of the Month award right there. You seen her added to the list. There's all our winners right there, Stoney.
Nice.
Yep. Shout out to Richard Calderon. We call him Park Ranger. In case you don't know who he is, he works out in an actual national park in California. So we call him Park Ranger.
Yeah.
February, we actually had a fan from another fan base win Gym Rat of the Month. Would you believe that, Stoney?
Wow.
He's a Charger fan.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's been supporting here a little over a year. He loves football, and he really gets in over the content. He keeps a good, healthy discussion going over here. So shout out to those Chargers fans.
That's awesome.
Yep. And in March, we had a lady win it during History Month. She's on the live with us here today. So shout out to Nicole Craig, Miss Fanatics. Brandon's live with us here. Big time Gym Rat of the Month. Helping craft the Gym Rat of the Month program here. April was Brandon Reddock King Sharon in the building. Congratulations on winning that Bob Lilly jersey. And then lastly, we got May, and that's for Mississippi. Shout out to our girl, Wendy Brasfield, on winning the Gym Rat of the Month for June. And that pretty much wraps it up, Stoney. So what you think?
I think it's awesome, man. And I really appreciate you having me on and introducing me to everyone out there. So, and congratulations to all you winners. We'll see if we can't get you some more prizes in there, man. Those are awesome.
Oh, that hat. Show that hat again. You got that hat again? You can show everybody before we get out of here. Stoney is donating this 1960. I'm just going to call it a bucket hat. Is that Cowboy Joe on there?
It is.
Oh, man. What size is that?
This is something you wouldn't want to wear, man. This needs to go in a display case and be put up.
Okay, there you go.
Put it on one time and then put it up, you know.
So y'all are seeing it. Stoney's going to mail it to me, and then we're going to have Stoney back up on the show again, and we'll give it away. That's an ancient artifact. He's got a ton of stuff over there, especially you can trade, barter, buy, all that. Just really quickly, did we talk about your little pro shop you got over there, folks, when they show up, if they bring some of their baller budget money that they don't spend over there at Walmart with Jerry, they can come over there and pick up some artifacts?
Well, yeah, what it is I'll buy whole collections of cowboy stuff, and I'll get stuff that I've already got. So I throw it in my pro shop so other people can get it. I just need one of everything.
Exactly. And our connection there in the East Coast says she's still waiting on Randy the Manster and some Cowboys radio personalities to respond to her text. So she sees that we're putting the word out to get everybody over there for
Great.
Smithsonian.
Yes, they'd really enjoy it. They'll never forget it.
King Sharon, he says he's got $500 for it right now, Stoney. I'm telling you, we got some diehards over here.
You don't. Somebody out there is going to win this now.
Most definitely. Well, it's been a pleasure. Go ahead.
From the Cotton Bowl, 1960.
Cotton Bowl, 1960. That's the year the Cowboys started in the NFL, their first season.
If you went to a game that year and walked up to the concession stand because you wanted a souvenir, this is one of the souvenirs.
I love it. I thank you so much I didn't expect that. So that's an added plus. It's always good to speak with you. It's been a number of years, but thanks to your son creating those Instagram videos over there that are really cool. Make sure y'all go follow him. That link is in the comments. Shout out to Stoney Jr., man, for bringing the old guys back together again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll have a exclusive BDG Stoney Smithsonian event out at the home opener in New Orleans. So stay tuned for that. But y'all give it up for my guy Stoney here, taking out the time in his Smithsonian to spend with us and offer up his home this season for y'all. You got any parting shots or any by the ways, any shout outs you want to give, Stoney, before we close up?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks again, Barry, for having me on. And like I said, this is the first time I've ever been on with anyone, but I really appreciate it, Barry, all your time, and let me, and I hope you guys enjoy this. They'll enjoy the hat and give it to somebody who really, really loves the Cowboys as much as we do,
Well, it's going to go to one of our green badges. So if you follow directions, like King Sharon says, hit that green badge and support so you can be in the running, not only for Gym Rat of the Year, but this cool part. You're not going to get this kind of cap anywhere. This is Stoney Smithsonian in Arlington, 1.6 miles from the stadium.
Yes, sir. Look forward to having you all come and see us if you can make it to a game.
I look forward to coming out there with the gang too as well. But we're going to wrap the show up, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you for all of the green badges that have tapped in tonight. We know it's prime time. There's a lot of things going on, but as always, you don't have to be present to win. So make sure if you watch this after the fact, you use the replay. You see the hashtag replay prizes that we're giving away. We'll do that again in the month of June. Brand new jerseys. We got an Amari Cooper jersey. I've got a Darren Woodson jersey that's autographed that we're going to be giving away for top stars this month. I've got an Ed Tootal autographed 8x10 that we're going to be giving away. So a ton of new prizes coming in for June. We got Stoney's hat on the way. I'm super pumped. We're going to Alaska June 27th through the 30th. So shout out to my guy RC that's been live with us here up in AK. We're going to be boots on ground in Alaska. That's going to be an exclusive content driven event. So you're not going to see that on BDG. You're going to see that as a supporter in our supporter group. So you got to hit that green badge like my guy King Sharon, so that way you can get in the running for everything. But I'm BG the Cowboys Unifier. His name is Stoney. He's the one with the Smithsonian, and we're going to be meeting up over there at the home opener for New Orleans, September 15th.
All right, guys. Thanks again.
We appreciate you too, Stoney. We'll see y'all in the gym on the next episode.